Such a huge issue and such a critical issue in American society today. The Call of Duty Endowment can provide mentorship, training, job placement, resume writing, all the things that would, in essence, help them form a bridge from the veteran's military life to what would be a successful civilian career.
And there you have it, the Call of Duty Endowment, a great initiative by Activision here, but it is now 3-3 in the series. Fariko Impact versus Envyus. What a matchup we have. So it was a best of 11 continuation. It still is, obviously, but it was Fariko Impact that was down 3-2. That was a huge, huge win for them.
It is. It's actually tied up the series. Like you said, it's now going to be 3-3. We're going on to Hardpoint Hijacked. Now, Hardpoint, like we said before that little break, it's Impact's map. Impact's game type. Yes. They just do not lose it at all. And we're going on to Hijacked as well. And I'm just going to call it now. Expect to see a lot of shotgun action.
Oh, yeah, the Remingtons in the engine room. It's going to get dirty down there with the buckshot. So we are on our way to kick off the next game here. It's going to be game number 7. Hardpoint Hijacked, man, and I love this game type, and I love this map. This is going to be, it's a very small map, run and gun and fast game type here. You're going to just see a brutal matchup between these two teams.
So many kills.
I think we're going to jump in with Karma. He's got the Remington in hand, and he's an insane hardpoint player. As you see him, he's the second one in from the right there for the Fariko squad, and he just gets up there, pumped up. So you can see him, he's already on the call-outs before the game's even started. So let's kick it off here with Karma of the Fariko squad.
Now Fariko already with that good spawn, so that's something they really need to think about. They need to think about holding that spawn straight off the bat, because obviously the next hard point is going to be directly behind them, but Karma is just going to go straight in and shuts down Jkap with the Remington and gets early control over this first hard point.
Jeez, I think Karma's so hyped, he almost took out one of his teammates there. And good thing he was reloading as we were going to stay on board with him. It is contested, pops one shot, not able to connect, picks up an assist, sees another player pretty far away, so he's going to back out. Smart play by Karma, has no range with that Remington, going to cost him to get out of there. Jkap able to take him down, I believe, with the stun as we switch over to KiLLa. Contested is the hard point, as now Envy, we switch over to them. They're going to hold it down. Jkap too as the Remington.
Yeah, that's a big kill from Jkap there. He's just trying to flip that spawn. He has one more to his left. Wasn't able to make that kill though. And Stainville currently on the hard point. Has 4 kills, and he's very close to his first score streak. Now that could be game-changing, especially on Hijack. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Big kill right there from Stainville.
Yeah, it's going to cost him because he got that Hellstorm missile as well, but nice play by him to put the trophy system down to support his team. A lot of grenades and concussions come into that area that end up knocking people off the hard point, so putting that trophy system down is a great counter to that, as we are on with ProoFy here. Envy holding down the hard point. ProoFy picks up 2 kills, taking out Miracles and Parasite. Nice shooting. Can he make it 3? No, he can't, as Karma's going to come in here and KiLLa as it's contested, taking out Rambo, Ray, and Fariko going to get on the hard point.
Important thing to note now is the spawns have in fact flipped. Envy, as you can see, going to the very top of the boat. In fact, no, sorry, that's actually Fariko. Envy still on that hard point. ProoFy's on a 2 streak, and KiLLa's going to go in. He shuts down one, gets the secure. Can he find the second? No, he can't. He gets taken down. Let's have a look at Miracles.
Yeah, as we jump on with Miracles, holding down the hard point, he's going to get taken out. Switching over to Envyus. They are on the hard point, but look, they're making moves to get out of there, getting ready for the next hard point. It is smart at some point to abandon the hard point and get set up for the next one, and that's exactly what Jkap's doing. But Fariko's doing the same thing, because the captain for their squad, Parasite, is down there with KiLLa, and the Remingtons are out in full force in the engine room. This is the most difficult hard point to get in, because there is only 2 entry points, and you can lock them down with the shotgun, which is why Fariko abandoned the hard point to get down here.
This is why Parasite is one of the best hardpoint players in the game. That knowledge to just back off, to set up on this next hardpoint, is going to give them 2 score streaks for Parasite. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? Yes, he's going to get the 4th as well. Huge play from Parasite with the shotgun. This is what we said before the map started. He's going to continue this rampage as well. One more. 1 streak, and he's on the 9th streak.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Parasite with the Remington in the engine room, causing havoc, going to earn himself all of his score streaks that are going to come in use here. Fariko making great use of this engine room time here as they've been holding it down. I will say Envy's done a good job contesting it, at least denying the Fariko team points here. Not too many points, but a little bit, as Fariko is going to take the lead here from holding down this hard point.
Fariko going to have a very fragile lead going into the second hard point, but on that mini-map, Envy all going to be setting up on the kitchen hardpoint, and Parasite's actually just going to leave the last few seconds, pulls out the death machine. Here we go, he's going to try and wreak some havoc in the kitchen area, goes into the dining room. If he's any good with this as he was with that shotgun, Envy are into some real trouble.
Blind firing here, holding it down, just firing off the shots. He doesn't care. He's letting it loose as they're holding down this hardpoint. 3 players. We're going to switch over to KiLLa, actually, because he's on 6 kills. This guy's trying to earn his score streaks as well. He's got the Remington holding it down. Envyus struggling to get in here with the death machine by Parasite, and you've got KiLLa that has all of his score streaks as well. It is just going to be brutal for them to get in here. Envy finally able to penetrate, but Karma's there as well, just contesting it, comes in with a shotgun, picks up 2 kills, gets taken out there, switching over to Miracles. He's going to pick up a kill on ProoFy, and back and forth we go, but Fariko just blowing out Envy here with 60+ points.
Miracle's going to get that last kill as well. He's got him, well, that's actually KiLLa with all those score streaks. He's going to be using that death machine. Picks up 2 on the hardpoint, pulls out the shotgun, going to get the hit marker on the 3rd. That was an unlucky play, but 111 to 46. Fariko dominating. This is what we were talking about. They've managed to take that CTF, and they are playing with confidence. You can tell just looking at some of the way these players are playing. Now, Parasite, we'll see what he's up to.
That flak jacket, I think, just saved Parasite here as he's just going to unload his lightning strike. Does pick up a kill on ProoFy there. They're going to try to make moves in here and get this hardpoint. Miracles is on it. He's going to get taken out by Jkap, so it's Envy holding it down, but that doesn't last long as Fariko moves in, knocking out Envy off of that hardpoint here. And Fariko, they are playing like they want to win this championship.
They are, and KiLLa gonna get the good spawn, and this is the hard point you expect to see all of those score streaks being used, and that is exactly what's happened. He's actually called in that lightning strike. Is he gonna connect? Hit 3! Oh, Fariko KiLLa, how many of those were his team out?
It was 3, but he took out Miracles on his team, but still, that was pretty beastly.
Wow, big plays, and he's gonna continue the rampage with the shotgun, shuts down one player on the hard point, finally taken down, but my God, what plays we just saw right there.
As we switch over to the Envy squad here, they're starting to mount a comeback as they're gonna try to make a move on that hard point. It is Fariko that's holding it down on board with Rambo Ray. He's got the Scorpion in his hands, waiting for some of his teams before he moves in here.
Yep, doesn't want to be too quick and taken down by himself. He's got one player directly in front of him, as we can see on that mini-map. Is he going to get the challenge? Yes, he is. Going to get concussed, though. That was the worst possible time. Hasn't been challenged. Should pick off 1 here. Is he going to get that 2nd? No, he isn't going to be able to do so.
And Rambo was trying to get back there to get the favorable spawn. Yep. If you were able to move back there to that side of the boat, it would allow your team to spawn in an area that would make you closer to the hard point. That is why he was focused more on getting back there than jumping on the hard point. However, Fariko, already a step ahead of him, was able to stop that movement.
Yeah, hard point is a game type all about the spawns. If you can control the spawns, you can win the game. That's what it's all about. As Jkap now in this hard point has picked up 1. He's on a 2 streak as well, playing a little cautiously, and right now you can tell Envy know Fariko are going to be setting up on the ground.
Yeah, they're like, they've got to move in there. Yep. But Fariko is already 1 step ahead. They actually were able to sacrifice that hard point because, again, the engine room, it is all about this hard point because there's only 2 entry points, and again, the shotgun can be incredibly valuable down here.
And that's what Parasite's going to try and utilize. He's 1, he's 2, no! Hit marker on the 2nd one, but look at the lead Fariko have. It's 100 points with 3 minutes, 27 seconds still to go. They have 2 players currently streaking on their team, and Miracles, he's going to get all 3 of his score streaks as well. And Fariko really are so dominant at a hard point.
Look at these stats.
Oh my days.
This is just dominating. 35 and 18 with 10 defends. But Miracles is on a roll here.
What's interesting there is actually Karma bottom fragging for his team. The rest of his team doing all the slaying work for him, and there really isn't that much he can actually do. But Miracles on the next hard point, already setting up with 12 seconds still to go.
This is a crazy play by Fariko. We know they're a strong hardpoint team. They did lose the engine room. Envy's going to be able to pick up the last points there for Rambo Ray and the Envy squad. He's going to hold it down here. So Fariko already making moves to the next hardpoint, but Envy's there to meet him as they know how critical it is for Envy to try to get this hardpoint from Fariko. We've got 6 players between the 2 teams in this hardpoint, and it's just contested.
It's going to be contested for a while as well, as KiLLa, he's going to be sat in this corner, waits to be challenged, takes down Rambo. 2nd one comes in, he hits that as well. There's going to be 1 left. Is he going to go for it? He is now. Again, next, he's got another one in the room. That would have been his 4th. Unfortunately, could not make it happen. Jkap, he's on a 3 streak for now. He's going to get taken down. That's all 4 Fariko players down, but they still have those streaks.
As we're on board here with the Fariko squad. Fariko's gonna just pick up 2 nice kills there. 195 to 112. Envy trying to mount a comeback here, but it is tough because Fariko only needs 55 more points. Make it just a clean 50 now here with 2 minutes left on the clock. Fariko starting to hold it down. 5 seconds left in this hard point before they make a shuffle again.
We're going to see all sorts of score streaks being used on this next hard point. KiLLa's been taken down once again. He does have that Hellstorm to use if he needs to. He's going to have one right in front of him, not going to get that kill. As I believe that was actually Rambo who managed to shut him down. But Fariko getting those good spawns, ready for this next hard point.
And yes, only 30 points left. Well, 34 points, but a minute and 24 seconds left on the clock. Put it this way, it is almost impossible here for Envy to do anything, and actually it is impossible. So how crazy is this? After being down, Fariko was down 3-2 coming into this series. They go into overtime, capture the flag, they win that one. They come here and they just tear apart Envy on this hardpoint hijack. And now all of a sudden they are leading the series 4-3. Fariko only 2 games away from being crowned our Call of Duty champions.
You can tell Fariko want revenge. Envy obviously knocking Fariko down into the loser bracket yesterday, and they've come back today with all guns blazing. And a performance like this, winning 2 maps back-to-back against a team so strong. I mean, right now, just look at KiLLa and Miracles. Just amazing play.
Absolutely. Here as time's dwindling down on the clock. We're just pretty much, it's just garbage points here, but Fariko just going to use this as warm-up time as they're trying to get the fresh 250 here, holding down this hard point. Shots being fired back and forth. 20 seconds left on the clock. Fariko playing at a phenomenal level here. I mean, they're just insane. They're acting and playing like they are the best team in the world.
Yep, and you know, this is the sort of performance that you're going to get given when you not only win at MLG, but you come over the pond, win at EGL as well. And some big plays being going down there. But the game is going to end. They weren't able to actually hit that 250, but close enough.
Close enough it is. So Envy, they did lose there, but their hopes are still high as they're trying to stay positive. But Parasite and Karma there, as you just saw them real quickly, they look real happy.
They look very happy, considering just